Yes, sir.
We
Welcome to
back.
another episode of Unquantized Podcast. Yes, we
Yes,
are
sir.
back again. Yes, indeed. Yes,
I had
indeed.
to. I was sick. Sorry for the delay because I was over there feeling terrible. I called Oracle. I said, "Bro, I sound like the kid off Malcolm in the Middle. I can
Dog,
barely breathe."
I was dying laughing, bro.
Mm.
If y'all never watched Malcolm in the Middle, you won't get it, but it's hilarious.
I would have been like, plugins or great. Bro, I was over there.
point.
I couldn't do nothing.
Yo,
so I was like, "Yeah, we got to postpone this." Yeah, I was like, "We got to postpone this." So we hear that we made it.
No,
man, what's been good with you?
Man, listen, just dad lifing it up. I've gone a little too far with AI this week.
No, Tim.
Not surprising.
Okay, my bad.
Tim ain't got nothing to do with this one.
It was low hanging fruit. It was such an easy joke, man.
Man, I'll be so happy when these times are over with.
I know. Yeah. It was just such an easy joke. I couldn't help it. I was like, don't do it. All right.
Hey, well, look, since we're there, though, I feel like this week and even the past week has been error-free to some degree. We kind of, I think last week before last or the week before that, we kind of found ourselves in a clip somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. When we started the podcast back, I said, Oracle, when we talk about some of this stuff, I feel like they're going to clip it. Right? And we had a discussion about it. And Oracle sends me a text. He says, guess what just happened? I said, oh, no. That was my response. Like, oh, no, what just happened?
I said, go to minute 35 of the Weaver Beats video. And it's funny, though. We got clipped in a video that was a discussion about two other people responding to each other. So we got like third generation clip. But
yeah, it's like meta. It's very like inception of clips.
Yeah, but you called it, man. Golf clap. Yes, sir. You called it. We got clipped.
Hey. Yeah. Shout out to both the homies who are in a beef and used our content to further the argument of the beef. Hey, we neutral. We cool with both of them. So it's like, hey, it is what it is, you know?
Yeah. And shout out to Weaver Beats for covering the beef.
Weaver is very interesting to me because I feel like when we took our little break, Weaver popped up around then. And interesting, you know who he reminds me of? And this is not a diss at all. He reminds me of Tom Green if he made beats. Does that make sense?
What? No, 1,000,000%.
It's like that.
Yeah. He has a real dynamic personality, hot takes everywhere. And
I'm not mad.
Yeah, very Tom Greenish though.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Right. Hey, keep the hot takes going, my brother. You know what I mean?
There you go. Aloha.
Wait, what?
He live in Hawaii.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah.
He gives me some Seattle vibes sometimes. So I don't know why.
Close enough.
Like he likes Nirvana. You know what I mean?
Nah, he probably loves Nirvana.
I mean, who doesn't? You know?
Come on, dog. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, man. Man, I met Jay White did it. I saw Jazzy Faye recently. Who else did I meet producer wise? Man, I ran into, of course, I was with young Brian Michael Cox. I was with a few other people, man. But Jay White, I was excited to meet him, bro. Because if you don't know, Jay White did it. He did Savage for Megan Thee Stallion. I believe he did Bodak Yellow. I'm pretty sure he did Bodak Yellow. But huge hit maker, dog. Super cool dude, man. Super chill.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, super cool, man. So it was good meeting him. Always seeing a fellow producer out in the wild. I try to always give credit and hype him up. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know how it is. It's tough business, man. So whenever you see somebody out, I try to, tell them how much I like the music and,
man,
share the love.
Man, hey, listen, shout out to him. Shout out to Jay White. Those some joints right there, bro.
Yeah. That working, man.
Yeah. Those some joints. Matter of fact, real quick, I want to segue really fast into this. WeTransfer. I'm talking to you.
Oh, no.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, no.
WeTransfer.
Oh, I thought we were better than that. WeTransfer?
We are not. Now, WeTransfer, you were the go-to free uploading app that people use to make sure people wasn't bluffing about downloading what they sent. Because let's face it, that's why everyone used WeTransfer.
Every time.
Just to make sure that the person you sent it to actually downloaded it.
You be like, you get that pack? Yeah, I'm about to listen to it. You're like, hey, bro, you ain't download that 4 days ago, cuz. I got the notification.
Stop, I got both of the about to expire notifications.
Step your game up, brother. Click the link. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Enough of the last. WeTransfer. I'm still on you. Listen. So what's going on with WeTransfer for those who don't know? I guess new terms of service, or maybe just people reading the terms of service. WeTransfer apparently uses AI. Go figure. Everyone's using AI. And they say that they can use the contents that you upload to basically train their AI, or in all types of other things. Basically, once you upload it there, oh, they're going crazy with it. I'm like, not you two. The thing about this though is, I'm like, everything has AI in it, and we all want better AI in the places where we like AI, but it comes at a cost. It's being trained on something.
Everything.
Yeah, bro. Everything is gonna have, that meal you microwaved. We looked at the ingredients. Your meal was being used to train the microwave company at GE. It's a lot going on, bro. I mean, what are your thoughts on it? Am I tripping at going at WeTransfer?
I just want to know what's the over under for them to drop like an AI artist. At least you know the beats is gonna be cold, bro. All that training, all the beats that went through WeTransfer, bro. Them beats is about to be cold through that.
They get everybody's best beats.
Ooh, bro, them just gonna be sounding like Mike, Will, Timbo, the Neptunes, bro. Them joints about to be cooking.
Them joints gonna be sounding like New Pharrell and Old Chad.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. That's a crazy.
Hey, shout out to Chad, man.
Dang, man. That's always, bro. Yeah.
But no, for real, this AI thing is getting kind of crazy. I'm a fan of AI. I'm not really into a whole bunch of generative AI, but I'm a fan of AI. And I did something crazy with AI over the last week. But the thing is, it's a cost to it, bro. And I'm realizing that. And it just depends on who your team is and what you care about, because you'll have bias towards the things that you don't want it to train on versus the things you do want it to train on.
Right.
But I'm like, WeTransfer. Slow down. What are you doing with your AI? WeTransfer.
They about to drop the craziest project, dog. Get DJ Clue on there, put the mad delay on it.
Facts.
AI DJ Clue. Ooh.
Because I'm like, with WeTransfer, you're a file hosting type of thing. I don't know how much more intelligent you need to be for what you're doing. But what I'm thinking is companies might start, and this is my theory, housing and selling the data like they've been doing before AI was really the thing. But now with data from AI, I feel like places like that, think about how much data they have to sell to somebody else.
Yeah, that's real.
Man.
Dang, man. It's like all the people we trusted are portraying us, but they're betraying us now. You know what I mean? Like with the AI thing, it's getting crazy. Not WeTransfer, not my dog, man.
Yeah. I be leery of things that got AI in it that I'm like, what the hell do you need AI for? What are you doing? What are you doing? So I don't know. So now, are we gonna stop using WeTransfer?
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't used WeTransfer in a hot minute. It's been a minute.
Same.
But during the time, it was, we had a good run with it, bro. We had a good run. But it's been a minute.
It was it. Do you know how many people send their sessions and unreleased music? Like, me dealing with a lot of art, like high caliber, like your favorites, sending ideas and stuff like that, like them sending me stuff. What does that mean for them? Are they going to end up like Beyoncé in Atlanta?
Ooh. Bro, let me tell you, I had a DJ Wednesday, bro.
Yeah.
And then I had to go to the club after. But here's the big issue. I had a car full of equipment, right? So I'm terrified. And I'm like, I know I'm not going to be in the club long, but it's Atlanta. So, bro, I brought a black blanket and covered everything in my car. Like, put it as low. And then I brought my computer with me in the club, which is a luxury. I know most people can't walk around in a book bag with a club. And I'm glad I'm cool with the people so I could get in. And I'm not leaving nothing, bro. One, to still them speakers, you're going to have to work for them. I parked right in front where all the cops and stuff was at. Because Atlanta, bro, they will snatch your stuff immediately.
So did you hear about what happened to Beyonce?
Crazy, bro.
Dog.
First of all, the Beehive is going to get all of you guys.
Oh, they're going to find you. Bruh. First of all, a beehive in its general sense is a network, a hive-minded network. So they're going to hive mind together and they're going to net and they're going to work to get your ass locked up. I'm just telling you.
So yeah, we didn't even say what. So Beyonce was in Atlanta doing shows. One, I believe, was a choreographer or someone who works on her team.
Choreographer.
Their laptop and all their stuff got stolen, which had unreleased Beyonce music. It had plans for stuff, all kinds of important, sensitive information.
Yeah.
And Atlanta's car breaking capital of the world. So I don't know if that's true. So don't quote me, but they like doing that out here.
Hey, listen, we top 5.
But I mean, I feel like people know you don't mess with the beehive, right?
No.
Anything Beyonce, really, you can't do that, bro. And you don't mess with the barbs. You let them be, let them do that thing. And you stealing from Beyonce is like craziest kind of thing. So hey, I feel bad for old boy.
They gonna get you. So apparently the stuff was on jump drives. They also got a few other things like I think like some purses and some sunglasses and all. Just doing their Atlanta thing. But there was camera footage. I think it's something like a 2025 Elantra or something like that. But listen, it doesn't matter. The beehive is on you. Your mama turned you in. You ain't even know your mama was part of the beehive. I'm telling you.
I wanted the dude go to the bar or whoever it was go to the barbershop trying to get it off. You know how when somebody steals something, they go to the barbershop trying to sell it? Ain't nobody believe them. Like, look, I got some unreleased Beyonce fresh off the press. They're like, man, get out of here, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know. They seen the news though. They're like, oh, he the one. Okay, funny. You just blew my mind right there because I was in the barbershop the other day talking about the topic of people stealing things and getting them off. I always thought like in movies when somebody like steals like the crown jewels. I'm like, where are you getting that off at? Who you finna go sell that to? The Mona Lisa. Who you finna go sell the Mona Lisa to?
That's what it's like, who contacts you got where you could just, if you got them in your contacts to just buy the Mona Lisa, you need to be doing some other business. Do real estate, my G.
Facts. Facts, dog.
Do finances.
Where are you going to get the Dead Sea Scrolls off at? Who's buying that?
I don't know. These gold doubloons.
Gold doubloons.
Yeah, my G. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole set. What's up? What's the price? And the dude at the barbershop going to give you $20 for a lot of doubloons. That's it.
He going to show up with them on the inside of a coat.
Yeah. I got plates and gold doubloons for sale. And also organic juice with sea moss in it. You know how they be at the barbershop. You know at the barbershop, they be hustling. So them dudes come through selling everything.
Yeah. Now they came up. They a lot more savvy. Now back in the day, it was like deodorant, batteries.
Oh, now,
they got unreleased Beyonce music. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. But whoever stole her stuff, hey, enjoy your last days of freedom. They own you.
That is facts.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Popeyes dropped a diss track to McDonald's?
I heard about it. I feel like you know more about this than me, but I will say, since back in the day when Wendy's started going hard and Burger King or whoever, the fast food restaurants have gotten ghetto with the beef and the promotion. But apparently,
with the beef.
It was, man, come on,
with the beef. Come on, I saw that. I see the vision.
Poet and ain't even know it. But so what's the latest in the fast food saga?
So McDonald's brought back the snack wrap, which I didn't know was gone. I don't eat McDonald's, so I'm out the loop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, been years.
And so Popeyes dropped an AI diss track saying that they are the real rap. There's a rap battle, and they got the real chicken wrap. You know what I mean? And so it's completely AI. AI generated video, AI voices. I'm pretty sure AI lyrics. And the reception's not great at all. Basically, a lot of people saying, I'm not going to eat there because you guys use AI, which is crazy to me.
Wait a minute.
It's crazy to me.
I wasn't expecting that. So people are mad. That is, damn, people really are not with generative AI right now.
And no, on their lunch break, their ass is right there in line getting that 2-piece. They
wrapping
know.
It up.
Bro, come on, dog. Like, again, it's like AI is so sensitive, such a sensitive topic, but stuff like that, I'm like, bro, you use chat.
You know, see, okay, so the problem with everyone is generative AI. People don't seem to have a problem with chat for the most part. For the most part, it's generative AIs, particularly generative AI that generates music and or is like movie or TV related.
Right.
However, we ain't got to get the McFlurries into this.
Yeah.
Come on,
Leave
man.
Grimace out of this, bro. What Grimace do to you?
Slim, you eating at McDonald's. Don't have morals and standards now.
Yeah.
Just get your number 2 AI wrap meal and keep it pushing.
I think it's not necessarily that it's AI. I think that it's bad.
Oh.
I think that if it was a good song and it was like, I don't think, again, the floodgates is open as far as AI artists and all this. Like, people are going to keep trying this. And eventually somebody's going to get it right. It is, to me, it is what it is. Somebody's going to get it right.
What is getting it right?
Making a song that's so crossover that the masses like it. And I feel like, it could have happened and we just don't know it yet. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm making AI music, I would try my best to hide it until the public is cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, my next question was, well, before you brought up, it might have already happened. Do you think the person that will do it and get it right will say beforehand that it's AI, or it will just be discovered that way?
I don't know, but
I feel like if it gets discovered, then it's gonna roll back a lot of what was done.
Now, I think it's gonna be a time where somebody's gonna be like, I'm an AI artist, and they're gonna drop some heat. You know what I mean? It might be on WeTransfer records. We don't know. You know, but like allegedly.
Points.
You know what I'm saying?
Points.
But they gonna drop some heat, and then we're gonna be like, it ain't that bad. Now the Popeyes and McDonald's, it was very corny. I mean, it's what you expect from corporate branding of people sitting in a room and programming chat and VO3 to make a video. It's like what you expect. There's a lot of corny pun rap about we're the best rappers and your chicken isn't seasoned and you know.
Yeah. Also, it's just promotion for both, because no one's gonna dislike the other because of what was said about it in the battle. So, you think they link up? Like, yo, let's just drum up some promotion.
I want to know who does the marketing for Popeyes, because they be getting some crazy ideas off. You got to think about it. They had the Don Julio Popeyes link, which is a wild, like, that's like saying I'm going to drop Nuck If You Buck. You know what I'm saying? It's like Popeyes and Don Julio.
What was the Popeyes Don Julio link?
I don't.
See, that's why I get on this show every week, to ask you questions about things like that. What?
It made me want to get my Dr. Umar bag. Like, my brother, see, what happens is, no, let me, one fish, two fish.
No snow bunny meals. Yo, Dr. Umar got to be one of the most dynamic personalities we have at all right now. At all. Yo.
Always hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel like we've exhausted the fast food joint, because we could actually make jokes about this forever. But I got a question about something that kind of went away, or tell me if this went away. With everybody having AI and everybody being in their own space with producing and not so much linking up in person, it made me think about what has happened to mentorship. Like, do people still even have mentors anymore? Or is YouTube tutorials the new mentor?
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
That is a great question. Huh?
Yeah, people used to have the big homie, or just somebody who might be a few steps ahead of where you are, and they want. I've mentored a ton of people, and I still do. But I'm just wondering, in this day and age, to people who are just starting, is mentorship even really a thing?
Bro, that is such a great, because I have so many like big homies that I always like hit up, like you, for example, Brian, Keith. You know, it's like all these people that I constantly go to for advice. So I never thought about the concept, but people don't do that anymore, or it's not as common because of the internet. Huh?
Yeah,
that's kind of dangerous though. Like, I mean, in a way, it's great because I feel like the internet is certain stuff that everybody gets lifted. What is it? The rising tide lifts all boats.
Right.
So it's like, in that sense, like, everybody got better in a way, but in a certain sense, it's like you don't get those details of like certain things that it's to me, the internet gives you a very broad application, and versus like a mentor can give you something specific to that situation,
tailored
and kind of give you nuance, you know?
Exactly. Listen, when I do consultations, the biggest thing that people tell me is like, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. And the thing is, these people have been through all the tutorials. If it's a tutorial type of thing, and also there are things that tutorials just they're not really going to give you. You may be going through a problem that's so specific and layered that there isn't a video for it. So what are people doing in those instances? Just kind of figuring it out on their own, or I don't know, but I just feel like mentorship has gone down. And I also feel like when people get a mentor and they actually talk to a person that has experiences that can respond in real time to exactly what they're going on, it's like night and day. You could see it, their amazement in comparison to what they've been doing, which is like, let me just Google this thing versus let me talk to this person. It's night and day. And I think we might be in danger of mentorship going away.
Dang, that's crazy though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Dang, that's sad though. I do feel like people need to reach out more, and even just in person, going out. Like if you're a producer, I feel like online is great. You need to master social media and like understand how this works, but you also need to go like rub elbows. You know what I mean? You need to be out in the field like with people, because I feel like the relationship is different. Like I got friends that I met over the internet, but then when we met in person, they're like my dog. You know what I mean? Busy Works Beats, that's my dog now because we've met in real life. We
Shout
actually
out to Busy.
Been around each other. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Diego, that's my dog. Like all these people we've like interacted with over the internet, we built the relationship because we actually met up in real life. And then, you know, and so it's like over the internet, it's cool because it's like we've already built that foundation. But I do feel like, dang, that's crazy. That is missing. I feel like I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's different. And not to take this to a deeper level, but when you said that, it made me think too, when you meet people in person, you're more likely to meet other people in person because of that. When you're friends with somebody on the internet, I mean, they can introduce you to other people, but the conversation kind of doesn't lend itself to that because the people don't know you on that level. Like for instance, I was so cool with Jeremy because we would work with Polo for like weeks and months at a time. So we became cool. And now I know you through Jeremy.
Exactly.
If I met Jeremy online, he might not have made that connection. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So what do people do for it? Is it something people just got to start reaching out to more people, or is like, what would be the solution of it?
I would say the way that you reach out to people online, like say you DM somebody like myself or you or something like that, people want to ask us questions. People want consultation. Well, people want to ask us questions. Let's just stop right there. A lot of times people want to DM you something. I think people need to think on a deeper level and actually want to reach out and talk to people on the phone. Remember talking? Remember that? Talk to people on the phone at least. If you can't get up and meet people in real life, at least talk to them and have a human to human connection. Typing is cool, but typing is not real time. It's like playing you know, those turn-based games.
Right.
It's not this it's just not it's not it. It's not real life. People need to talk to people. That's it. Talk to a real person. Do your YouTube and do your tutorials, do your Googles or whatever, but talk to people, bro. Get a mentor. It is imperative. Your life will be so much better and things will go so much smoother if you actually reached out to a person that has done what you want to do.
Because man, so many people got experience. They've already been through so many situations. So it's like their 10 years of experience can be explained to you in a couple sentences that saves you 10 years of your life. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that's great. I never even thought about that. But networking is important. I feel like people have gotten away from networking in person, even though, you know, the web stuff is very valuable. Like we can't get away from how valuable that is, but also the in person. And I feel like that's been the biggest thing for me. When I moved to Atlanta, I had a goal that I was going to network and meet a bunch of people. And a lot of those people that I met early on, the same people I'm hanging with now. And it's like, it's all the relationships that I've built, it comes from those early relationships of meeting people. And I go out every week on Wednesday and I'm wheeling and dealing. You know what I mean? Networking, shaking hands, meeting songwriters every week. You know?
It does a lot. It's people that met at our at any of our producer power summits that we had that are still great friends to this day, have released projects together. just super cool, and that comes from meeting in person.
That's right.
Man, listen, technology is great. I'm a technology guy, but human psychology, humans have basic needs that only interaction with actual humans can meet, and we can't get away from that, or else we all going it's going to suck. We all going to sound like the Popeyes McDonald's AI rap battle. It's going to be crazy, bro. It's going to be crazy. Real quick too, speaking of human to human interactions, one of the oldest games in the world, and this is kind of a warning, especially to newer people, is the exposure game. How many times has somebody asked you to do something for free because you would get exposure?
Bro, not to cut you off. My first thought when you said the oldest game, I was going to Oregon
No,
Trail.
not that.
I was like, Oregon Trail?
not the dysentery.
My mind totally went to catching squirrels and deer on the trail. Okay, my bad.
You lost 5 oxen. But, yeah. But yeah, the old school exposure game. Hey man, do this. Such and such is going to be there, and you're going to get a lot of exposure. Listen, especially my young fellas, my young ladies that are first getting into this game, this production game, and all of that. I have heard that a billion times in my life, and I cannot think of one single time that exposure thing benefited me, worked out in my favor. Now, I could tell you, it 100% worked out in the other person's favor every single time, whoever those people were. And it's been years and years and years since I got hit with the exposure thing. Thank God. But let me tell you something. I didn't start making money until I got away from all those exposure things.
Oh, yeah.
And technically, that is the way exposure is supposed to work. But it never happens that way. Those people that say that you'll get exposure, most of the time they're manipulating, and people turn that into the wrong thing, and they're preying on your desperation. They see you have a need, they see you have a want and aspirations and all of that. Let me tell you something. You can't buy anything with exposure except for dreams, because they out here selling dreams. That's it. Right. That is it, bro. So that's like an old school thing and kind of an old school warner, but I see people still trying to get it off. I don't want to be the know your worth guy, but I'll tell you what, exposure, 9 times out of 10, manipulation tactic. I know you want whatever that may promise, but if that person was really down for you, they would give you something tangible, whether it be monetary or otherwise. And you can tell when somebody's really manipulating you. You see it as, it could really help me because you really want this. But you can look at that person and you can feel that person's more than likely manipulating you. And once they get what they gonna get, you out of there. I mean, they out of there. So, just an old school warning for new people.
So what do they say? Is even swap is never a swindle? Have you ever heard that?
Ooh, no, that's bars.
That's
old
a real
school bars. Cool.
Like one of my uncles told me that when I was a kid, and I'm like, damn, that sounds tough.
That sounds like an old player wisdom right there. That's the type of wisdom I like.
Yeah.
Let's
see. Lex Luger, I don't know if you saw this. He dropped an AI. It's a plugin. So it's royalty-free melodies. It's all trained off of Lex Luger, who was, shout out to Virginia. Shout out to Lex Luger.
Yes, sir. Come on.
One of the GOATs in production.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So he says in this that they asked how does he feel about the AI, and he says a little afraid. But they asked him about his feelings on the AI, even though he made an AI plugin. He says, I'm a little afraid, but he thinks it can elevate his creative output. I'm actually not mad at that because it's the very honest take. Like, I feel like nobody knows what AI. I would rather someone say, I'm a little afraid of it, but I'm messing with it, than this is the future. You need to be on this. And it's like all hunky dory kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you. I had a conversation with myself over the last week, so I was afraid of that. That was really scary. So tell me more about the AI.
So it's all trained on his stuff, all his phrasing, chords, bounce, all that stuff. The feedback, it's kind of mixed. I haven't tried it out personally, so I can't say what it is. But again, AI stuff, the feedback is always going to be a little crazy. But I would check it out to me, Lex Luger, he's a dope producer. So,
Hey, man.
it's a high chance that it could be fire because Lex Luger's fire. So,
Hey,
something to look
listen,
into.
what the clips tell you from Virginia? Ain't nothing to do but cook.
That's it. Pack it up.
Yes, sir.
Sell it
Yes,
triple
sir.
price. Come on, man.
By the way, we don't really need to say it. It's been said everywhere, but shout out to the clips.
Man, incredible album. Shout out to
Yeah.
Pharrell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Malice, man.
What? No, this entire thing has been a masterclass.
Mm-hmm.
A masterclass for producers, a masterclass for artists, a masterclass for marketing, a masterclass for MCs and artists over 40. It's been a masterclass in a masterclass in merch collabs, in everything, bro. Just everything.
They took their time. They did a great rollout. Everything came out super clean.
Yes.
Product is great. Like, this is probably one of the best rollouts in hip hop I've probably seen. I'd say the only other one that's like similar, I would say Tyler the Creator. I just don't relate with his music as much, so it doesn't impact me as much. You know what I mean? Like, I think Tyler's great, but it's not what I'm listening to. You know what I'm saying? But clips, I said, oh, repeat, run this back.
Yeah, first of all, Tyler had the best feature on the album, in my opinion. Shout out to him.
It was dope.
But dog, you are absolutely right. Everything about this album was fire. And it points out, remember, I think it was on the first episode when we came back, we were talking about the Wayne album.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was talking about stuff used to sound expensive, and you didn't realize his music sounded expensive until the team or whatever was there is gone, and then you hear the difference. This album sounds expensive. And what I mean by that, everything top notch. The production, the mixing, just everything was there, and you can hear it, bro. You can hear it.
Shout out to Virginia,
man. Yeah, no, we cooking. We out here. Here's something I don't know if you thought about lately. We don't really own anything anymore. As music consumers and as creators, bruh, everything is becoming subscription based, and everything is becoming AI, which has its benefits, but let's think about it. People used to have collections of CDs or whatever, tapes, vinyl, whatever. Now that has turned to Spotify. You used to have collections of videos, movies. That has turned to streaming. You used to buy and have plugins. That is more and more turning into subscription. So we kind of don't own anything anymore.
I hate it, bro. And it's tricky. From a business standpoint, I understand. Because, okay, I'm trying to simplify it. But like, say we're selling sample packs. The biggest issue is if we sold $50,000 worth of sample packs one month, right? The issue is we got to start over next month again to sell 50,000, right? But when you're on a subscription model, you're not starting from zero. Each month you're gonna have you can kind of guess. Some are gonna drop off, right? They call it churn, but some are gonna drop off eventually, right?
Right.
But you, for the most part, you can kind of forecast of what your monthly revenue is gonna be. So from a business standpoint, I understand it. As a consumer, though, I'm so sick of having 54 things I gotta pay $7 for a month. Like, I'm so tired of it, bro. It's like, just let me buy Photoshop, bro. I'm tired of paying for it monthly. I don't want to do that. Let me just buy all these other things.
Right.
And it used to be an option for it, but now it's not even an option for it anymore. That's the part where I don't like. Like, give me the option to lifetime buy this instead of every month, you know?
That's what I was about to say. For people, for businesses and things where it used to be one-time pay and then they turn into subscription, that's where they're getting the most pushback. Right. Yeah. There. But I mean, if you think about it, if 5 companies decided to just go under tomorrow or just quit, you would lose a lot of stuff, bro. You would lose a lot of access. You would lose a lot of everything. You don't own any music. That is scary. Scary.
Yeah. I miss the good old days of like having records and having your own kind of stuff. Even when you're buying MP3s, at least like you feel like it's my MP3.
It's mine. Yeah. Like, dog, it's mine. But I think it's most egregious, or I get the worst feeling when it comes to plugins.
Yeah.
To not own the plugins that you're using feels weird. And once again, like you said, we both own businesses. From a business side, totally understand. But from the consumer side, it is trash, bro.
What if
Super trash.
they start repoing? Like, nah, bro, you can't open this session. I know you need the track hours, but until you pay this bill, bro, nah, right?
Yo, what happened to my snare? Like, oh, you ain't pay your bill, bro. They took that snare, bro. Yeah, they put that
these
snare on
snares
the
cost
truck.
50 cents a month for each snare. It's 50 cents a month for unlimited snares. That's it.
You got to laid off my job and lost all my drums.
All my snares.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
808s on payment on a firm is crazy. That's crazy work. You know what I mean? Like, come on, what are we doing?
Hey, I got one more payment left on that 808.
No, that's how, like, I mean, even buying like stuff from Splice, the rental joint, which is convenient, but it's like, bro, how do we get here, bro? Like,
dog,
I don't want to be paying for this stuff my whole life, bro. Like, I'm tired of it, dog.
Right.
Like, I'm locked in, bro. I'm locked in with Photoshop, bro. I have to pay for it. Like, what else can I do?
My wife is too. That is trash, bro.
$34 a month, and I can't do nothing else about it. Like, what can I do? I gotta use it.
That's right. And it used to be, you get the newest one, you download it, boom, you got it. But the trade-off, a lot of good AI stuff in there now.
Yeah, the updates are fire.
Yeah. Between subscriptions and AI, this world, we're going to reach a point where we're going to brick wall somewhere. And we're either going to have to turn back around or something else. It's going to get too weird. It's going to get too tight. Even if all the AI starts AI in and you could buy, you could just do everything. It's going to get to a point where it's going to be so much AI making things and less humans having jobs and making things that the humans aren't going to be able to afford the things that the AI makes.
Yeah, that's why it's like they talk about the universal, and I mean, not to get too deep, but universal income, because we basically don't have no jobs because all the stuff's going to get taken care of.
There you go.
It's crazy times.
Super crazy times. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Nah.
Did we talk about FL25?
No, we didn't. Shout out to FL Gang, man. Y'all got a great update.
FL25 officially dropped. The beta's been out for a minute, so people have seen some of the stuff, but if you haven't seen it, they have Gopher, which is like Chat GPT within FL, which at first, I'm not going to front, I laughed at. I was like, wait, what is this? But I watch more people and I gave it a chance. I can see where it's beneficial. I can understand it.
Gotcha. I was just going to ask Larry O.
That's all you need to know. He's the go-to source for anything FL. If he gives it the thumbs up, most of the time I approve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Larry O.
Yeah. So they got a starter joint.
Oh yeah, they do. They have it's Lemonade, AI, and Music Radar, and no, wait, I don't know. My sources got a bunch of random stuff, but a loop starter auto creates loops in a specific genre.
Now, the sounds are from them or sounds you already have?
That I don't know.
If it sounds from them, I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing, but if something like that can work with what I already have, now we cooking.
I'm pretty sure it's probably from them just to avoid copyright and all kinds of stuff, because I'm sure if you give that to that could go kind of south.
Well, I'm like, if you can analyze what I have and then start something with everything that I have, that's cool.
Yeah. But do you think people would abuse that though? That's what I'm thinking. It's like,
it's hard. Well, you can't really abuse it. Like, let's say you got samples on your computer from albums or whatever. I mean, it's just starting your beat. You would have used those samples in a beat anyway and had to clear them however you had to clear them. But I would rather a beat be started with my sounds and my samples that I have versus somebody else. Now, granted, what they give you is probably dope. I'm not going to say it's not. But if you could do that with the stuff that I have, that way it's going to sound like me. You know what I mean?
Right.
From inception, it's going to sound like me.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I need to actually update, bro. I have not updated my FL. I wanted people to, I'm always weird about the first updates.
Yeah.
I always kind of let them go for a second, then I update, unless it's something I really, really want.
Yeah.
And I know it's out of beta, so I shouldn't really.
Nah, they
I
probably
might do it
cool.
this weekend. Yeah, I might do it this weekend.
Yeah, they probably.
I've been running. I ain't even had the time to sit and mess with any of this stuff.
Hey, man, money get your feet moving, man.
No.
Yeah,
pat your feet on the concrete to make that ends meet.
Come on, man.
I didn't steal that from a pimp. I promise.
Nah, stole that from Popeyes. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
but and shout out to companies too, real quick. While you look at the next topic, shout out to companies that update often. I love it. Man, listen, Ableton updated Move quite a few times since it came out. Move is actually dope. It's a lot doper than people think. And I'm not just saying that because some of my drums come with it when you buy it. But no, actually it's dope. They listen to people. They got the 16 pitches going on. They got a few other things that people wanted. Just big shout out to any company, not just them, but any company that listens to the people and that moves accordingly. It moves swiftly. You don't have to wait 3, 4, 5, 6 years for an update. I'm not shooting that reason. I'm just saying companies that update a lot, shout out to them.
Yeah. Not your reason. I'm sorry. You know something I had thought about this today, and I wrote it down. I was like, yeah, this would be a good topic.
What?
I was thinking about producer tags. And I'm like, really, who has the best producer tag, right? Metro, of course, classic goated producer tag. Bangladesh, OG producer tag. But Pierre to me, Bourne. I was thinking about it. Pierre Bourne, another great one.
Yeah.
But it's one that stood out as it's so great because it's so disrespectful and we still actually listen to what it says. And it's Drummer Boy when it says, listen to the track.
That's right.
Because in no other circumstance could somebody tell me to do something and call me a B word and I do it and I'm like excited about it. Like no other way. It would never work that way. But the beats be so fire and the bass line hit, I'm like, all right, you got it this one time. This one time I'm gonna let you slide, drummer. You know what I mean? Don't talk to me like that all the time, but the beat is crazy. You know what I mean? So you got it this time. So that's my argument for why that might be one of the greatest producer tags of all time.
Doug, I have to agree with you. That is a great tag. But imagine how emasculated you feel after listening to him like submit you like 20 beat ideas.
Like, dog,
I feel like half a man listening to these beats.
Like, man, what I do to drummer? Why he talking to me like this? Like, he just playing beats.
He sunned me through the whole demo. Yeah, but that is true. He does have one of the greatest producer tags ever. Wow, didn't even think about that. Shout out to Drummer Boy.
Yes, this is so funny. I did a song right for a female artist, and I sampled what's that song? Short Man. You remember this is the old 90s, right? They wanted to sample Short Man, right?
Yeah.
But we had to tag the beat. So when you tag the beat, it sounds like you're dissing yourself. I'm like, bro, how do you tag this beat without it sounding crazy? Because it's like, I don't want no. And then it's like, if you put your tag there, it's like meat. I'm like, oh, this is crazy.
Damn. Yeah. Hey, short.
Yeah.
Hey, damn.
That's one of the ones you just don't tag it. You know what I mean?
See, that's a mind.
You just gotta let it go. You gotta let it go because,
Damn. Hey, dog.
Can't self-dish yourself.
Okay, two things. Let's start with this. You know, but I don't know if everybody else knows that your Instagram post can now show up in Google search.
That is fire.
Based on, I think, what you say in the video, what's written in the caption, keywords, blah, blah, blah. Your Instagram post can show up in Google search, which is really dope if you have a business, you know, all of that. So, saying all that to say, what do you think people are going to start doing differently? Do you think it's going to make content better, or do you think content is going to kind of get like rigid, what people are trying to nail SEO keywords and what they're saying and all of that? Or do you think it's just going to be the same? We won't know, but it's just going to show up in Google search.
I mean, I feel like people are already kind of rigid for SEO purposes, especially business wise. People, like most personal brands, aren't really thinking about it, but businesses, bro, they're all like, oh, I'm trying to be at the top of Google, which is important. But also, I think it's going to get worse though, because what people aren't considering is when you use AI, it's pulling from sources. which is Google, all these different places. So whoever's at the top is probably more likely to get chosen by the AI. So I feel like that real estate of you being at the top now is going to be even, because you know what I'm saying, is something's going to replace it. It might not even be Google eventually. Like OpenAI might have their own thing, but somehow it's going to be ranked somehow that it pulls from these certain things. So I think that's going to be like the new meta of making things to rank for that the AI is going to pull. I know that's some real nerdy,
but you're right. It feels like a never-ending race, or just like a never-ending, like, just gauntlet of things in order to get noticed or recognized. Now, as artists, we generally do not like creating content, or content within limits, should I say.
Right.
With that being said, people, I'm seeing more ads lately. Shout out to people doing ads, ever since iOS 14. This is some more nerdy stuff, but you remember the iOS 14 debacle. Ads went to trash because
I'm about to cry thinking about it.
Because of the whole Meta and Apple thing. But that's since been worked out.
It was so good back in the day, though. It was that moment right before iOS 14.
Oh, it was.
Oh man, Facebook ads was so good, bro.
It was popping. Look at us.
Take me back.
Talk about the good old days.
Right.
But what I'm getting at now is ads work. Organic content and stuff like that. Man, it's a crapshoot. I don't care what they tell you. It's a real crapshoot. So now that you basically have to pay to get maximum exposure, is it more beneficial to get with like a label or some type of organization who is plugged in that can make these things happen effortlessly? Because here's the thing, as a solo creator, it's a fight. Anytime you work your ass off to make this content, and then you go put it somewhere, and then 10% of your people see it. Whereas if you get with let's say a label or a certain organization or just somebody, they can get your stuff seen here, and here for a cut. So is it, because I remember being 100% independent was the thing to be. Everyone strived for that. But now with the whole pay to play thing, you basically have to pay to get any type of footing. Does it seem now attractive again to get with somebody instead of being like, I'm a lonely island,
I mean, I think, in my opinion, you can't do it by yourself. Like, so even if you're independent and like you don't have one of those companies, you have to build that system to make it happen, right? It's like the deliverables are going to be the same, right? Regardless, you're going to have to make a certain amount of content. You're going to have to show up online to do a certain amount of stuff.
Make the same team.
Yeah, but it's like how you get the team is going to be the difference. It's like either you're going to go to a label and they already have it built out for you, or you're going to have to kind of put your hands in the dirt and build it yourself and figure out the system. But it's one of those things of, it's got to kind of got figured out. And the only thing I'll say, when you said organic content, I think and this is something I'm realizing from trying to get better at content, right? And then helping other people do content. Organic is like ad tests. Like when we're running ads, right? When you're running Facebook ads, you don't know what creative is going to work. So you just, you'll have 5 variations of an ad. So if I'm trying to sell an iPhone, I'm going to have 5 different headlines, or something's going to be different to make it right. So organic to me is like that. You don't know what's going to work. But then when you find something that does work, that's when you put the paid behind it, right? And that's when it goes crazy. But most people aren't testing enough to figure out what works, right? And they're not doing enough, because now it's like, bro, I wasn't posting at all, right, for a long time, because I was helping other people posting, right?
I remember.
Now I'm like, all right, I'm posting 3 to 4 times a week, and I'm still behind. I need to post every day, but it's like a muscle you got to work up to. It's it's like you got to strategize. And I think now, with everybody having AI, everybody understanding this play, it's only going to get more competitive. So you have to kind of have a certain skill set. You got to know how to edit. You got to know how to, write hooks. You got to know how to make a thumbnail, because everybody got Canva. We all have the same tools. So it's like, I know Photoshop, but you got Canva. So it makes the playing ground is a little easier, right? Before, it's like, if you didn't know Photoshop, you was done for. You had to pay somebody, or that was it. There's no way of getting around it, But now it's like, I think what's going to separate people is the work ethic and then being creative, because everybody now kind of has all the same things to kind of get the same place. So it's like the team, it's just tricky, man, because sometimes how do you know that team's going to deliver? So I feel weird about like signing my life away to something or giving a percentage. I would just want to make sure that they understand that I understand the system that's
the
going
team
out.
has to be proven. It
Yeah,
has to
exactly.
be a proven team. Yeah. Well, things like too is about the tools too. You got to know, you got to utilize the tools. You have to know all the tools. There's new tools every day. Instagram and other social platforms are changing every day. But I mean, even things like trial reels.
Yeah.
People utilizing trial reels, which I don't have, by the way. Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, not everybody has it. But like things like trial reels. First of all, for people that don't know, trial reels on Instagram are posts that you can make and you can just send them to people who don't follow you. I believe that's the limit. Yeah, people that don't follow you. So they just kind of go out there to random people and then you can see what's working and what's not. And then you could post that to people that follow you. I think that that's awesome because a lot of artists, producers, creatives have a fear of posting because it's people that know me out there. And what if it flops and all that? But sending it to random people, it kind of takes away at least 50% of that fear. So I just feel like more people should use things like that. But you're right, man. It's just knowing the tools, knowing what type of team you have to build and all that good stuff. And you got to stay up on this stuff. It's changing every day, bro.
That's why I feel like TikTok won, because TikTok is basically, I'm sending your content to people you don't know, right?
Yeah.
Instagram is your highlight reel, and then Facebook is like, what I think of it as family and friends. I'm not trying to, I don't want to show my family and friends me being in the club, to be honest. Because I know I'll do it. I'm a grown man. I don't care that much. But it's not the ideal thing that I think about stuff like that, right? TikTok, I'm letting them things fly, bro.
It don't even matter.
Because it doesn't feel as, I don't know, I don't overthink it as much. And I feel like sometimes when people get caught, and I know me personally, I get caught up in it. I'm thinking in like the sectors too much. And I feel like when it's not, you're not tied to it as much, it's a lot easier to kind of just let them fly. Like you go to a new city, it's easy to be the fun guy versus you go to your hometown and people like, I know you since kindergarten, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you acting like that? It's like, no, this is me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think with social, it's definitely going to get a lot more competitive, and the playing ground of like, you have to make, I don't think it's an option to make content anymore. I don't think you can.
Nah, it's not.
I don't think it's a thing where you could be in or out. I think you have to be in, right? And then it's like, how good are you at that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. I would also add to a lot of people out there, you have to show your personality. That helps a lot. I see a lot of people out there who might only make, let's say, only make beat making videos. That only works for certain people. I feel like, especially if you intend on selling anything or trying to build some type of movement or something, personality, man. People have to know what you stand for. People have to know how you are. They have to know that you got a sense of humor or not. You know, just kind of like what we're doing right now. You know, I just feel like that goes a long way because I see a lot of people kind of getting into their shell about, they'll post, but it's just them. They kind of look at the camera real quick and then they'll do something and all that. I'm like, dog, say something. Say something. Let people know what you about. Let them hear the accent. Let them know where you from. You know, all that type of stuff.
Okay, you a little country. It's okay. We understand the accent, bro. You good?
And all the people that's a little country gonna be like, oh, that's my dog. He sound like me, or you know, just whatever.
Dog, I see so many creators and they from the country, and it like makes me. It's like, oh, they grew up like I grew up. People don't really. I grew up in the country. So it's like
country.
When I see other country, I'm like, oh, I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to use that philosophy for your own good. Like it's other people. Like, I'm sure New York people relate to New York people. So like use these things to your advantage of, yo, me and Oracle both have like a, I don't want to call it dry humor, but we have like this sarcasm kind of thing, right? Which is, for us, it works great because it's like we try to make these like funny jokes, right? It's like, but we used to just do it between us. But then when we start doing it in front of people are like, man, that's funny. You know what I mean? It's like, but I never thought of it like that. I'm just thinking it was like, I'm just talking to my homie. Like, we just gonna make some random jokes. But I feel like that's kind of our strong point of, we're quick. We can make these little funny jokes. It's like, it's a joke, but it's lighthearted. It's not offending anybody, but it's like, it's smart. You know what I mean?
Right. And
Yeah.
we let you know what's going on, and we give you advice. But a lot of people, if you look at the YouTube comments, it's like, yo, I come here because they're hilarious.
Yeah, shout out to there's a couple of comments. It's like, yo, I'm here for the jokes. Shout out to my dog.
Enjoy the McDonald's podcast portion of this. The McDonald's Popeyes portion in the beginning of this podcast. I'm not, I don't know, man. I was about to make a joke. I don't know if I should make it. I'm gonna defer to you. Should I make it or not?
Hey, don't ask me, because you know what I'm gonna say.
All
I'm
right,
being a bad
great.
influence.
When people have to leave at a certain time, which I do today, the phrase is hard out. And when people express it, the phrase is, I have a hard out. I have a hard out today. I never hear anybody say pause to that. Am I just immature? I think I'm just immature.
No, that's in the pause.
Hearing somebody say I have a hard out, I think it's the emphasis too. The
like,
emphasis
bro,
on the syllables.
Excuse me, bro? What are you like?
Put that thing away, man. Nobody trying to say that.
Bro, I wish I could remember the context, because this happened. We was in the club, bro, and somebody said something in the club, and it was so loud and it was so paused where there's like something about their mouth, but it cut through the crowd. So, and everybody looked at each other like, yo. And I'm talking about, this is a packed club. This is the packed the club has ever been since I've been going. It's the most packed. And they cut through so loud. Everybody said, yo. Bro, I was crying, dog. Because it's like moments like that, bro. It's like the dude that got caught up with his wife at the spear. Bro, did you see that? At the Coldplay?
I did, bro. I think he the CEO or something too, ain't he?
Bro, okay, hold on. Let's explain it. So,
come on, let's get the story.
I'm sure people have seen it, but
let's report the news properly.
The Sphere in Las Vegas, they had a Coldplay, and if y'all haven't seen the Sphere, is this huge dome, one of the most state-of-the-art, like, stage performing. They got the most best cameras, right? And it's projecting all over. It's like gigantic IMAX. Yeah, right? So imagine it's like the Kiss Cam, and this is like, I don't want to say 4K, this is like 16K. Like, this is the best quality you can probably get. K. And they zoom in on a couple, and they both cover their face and try to hide. And then the dude from Coldplay says, oh, they having an affair.
Right.
Joking. My dog was out here really having, bro. And my thing is, it's one thing to get caught, but you got caught in the highest quality known to man on Dolby Digital.
You got caught in the Atmos.
Bro, how you get caught in Dolby Digital, bro? That's the craziest part, bro. Like, we heard your heart beating, the rate go up, bro. We saw it happen. It's like, bro,
yo,
you're stupid though. He's stupid.
He is. He got caught cheating from every angle, bro.
And he was the head of the company, and she works in HR, which makes it hilarious. Like,
who do you send? Who do you send her to?
She's the head of people. And I was like, that is a very appropriate.
Ooh, you like who you like. Well, I hope they like each other, because they about to be together.
Unemployed.
To get right. Unemployed. They can start their own business. He a CEO. She HR. They got half the company right there.
Right, getting outed by Coldplay is crazy work, dog. They don't even make that type of music. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, they don't even.
Hey, my man gonna be singing Remember When I Ruled the World. Dun, 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 dun,
that's
dun, dun, dun.
That's like that's like you having an affair and you taking a girl to a Hawks game with the Kiss Cam. It's like, bro, you're asking for trouble, bro.
My man. He thought he was in the biggest of crowds.
Oh yeah. And they hit him with the mean zoom too. That joint was like,
hey, didn't my man like sit down immediately once he saw it?
Oh, she hit like the 360. She hit the quick spin.
Yeah, man.
She knew what happened. She's like, my career's over.
Damn. My man told his wife he was going golfing.
Oh, imagine you got to go home. Oh man.
Okay. So imagine that happens. You have to go home as the dude. Either one of them. And the story hasn't broke yet. You sitting there hoping that this don't make the news. And then
you know what I'd be
like?
Night,
your wife just smacked the shit out of you.
You know I'd be like, man, that VO3 is crazy. This AI video is crazy, dog.
They spoofing everybody out here. Woo.
Yo, they sent me some crazy video, and it was like some weird hacker. It didn't make sense, bro. They sending me these weird videos.
Right. One
That's
of me and Karen. Can you believe that?
Your
She's
friend.
Karen from HR?
Yeah, your friend.
Right, Karen to make the pie. Karen to make the pie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dog, it's crazy. I don't know who did. I think it was John. I think John made it.
I think he set me up, man. You got to go AI. You got to go full Tata on that one, you know? I'm sorry, man. They're easy jokes, man.
Nah, bro. We out of here because we about to go crazy. We about to go crazy.
That was a good one. They're just right there, though. Sometimes they're just right there, so it's funny, you know? I gotta.
Yeah. Nah. We about to go crazy. And today I have a hard out. Hey, yo. So.
Hey,
yo. One of the greatest responses to anything ever. Speaking of which, this is one of the greatest podcasts for producers ever. Should we ever ask people to like and subscribe or something?
Yes, please.
We should have probably did that in the beginning.
Hey, shout out to the day one Unquantized fam. You know what I mean? We've been the numbers has been going up. We back. We've been a little slow. We've been figuring out our systems and working in, you know. But the love, the support the clips has been going crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, the pod, we got a couple pods that's doing a little bit of numbers. So hey, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Please.
Yes, sir. And for our veterans, start thinking about the next Producer Power Summit.
Ooh, yeah. What should we do it at? That would be. I mean, Atlanta's always easy.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. But
LA could be cool. New York.
We have a great time every time we have one. So I don't know. We got to figure that out, though. We got to figure it out.
I'll pull up in Arkansas if it's enough producers there. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Won't get caught on a kiss cam in Arkansas. All right, man. Listen, it's been another episode of Unquantized Podcast, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.